Hello everyone, it's Kruk and welcome to the 21st episode of Doki Literature Club Plus. Gosh, I miss the old gameplay of this game. I mean, we've been stuck at Monika's place for hours. I mean, this is the 6th part of Q&A with Monika. So, evaluating it's more or less, let's say 2.5 hours. So, isn't that a lot? It certainly is, so I want to finish all the topics and let's get out of here. Oh my god. I just hope that I don't bore you guys. I mean, I suppose I do, but this is what I have to do, or at least this is what I made myself to do. So I don't want to change my mind and suddenly not finish it. I'm so close. Anyways, hi again, Kruche. I missed you. Were you making sure my character file was okay for me? I'm not making sure, damn. Next time I'm gonna, I don't know, next time I'll be in game files will be only to delete you. Gosh, understood. The one in the file browser, I mean. I should be right in the characters folder. I'm all that's left here, so I just want to make sure you don't run a risk of losing me. Anyway, I have a lot to talk about. Let's continue our conversation now, okay? I think this dialogue has already been said by her. Now where was I? Yeah. I'm not really a fan of cold weather, are you? If I had to choose between too cold and too hot, I would always pick too hot. When you're cold, it can actually be painful. Your fingers get numb, and if you wear gloves, you can't use your phone. These are some straight facts. It's so inconvenient, but when it's too hot, it's not that hard to stay cool with a cold drink or by standing in the shade. Although, I do have to admit one thing. Cold weather makes for better cuddle weather, haha. Okay, that's an interesting topic. Maybe not as interesting as some of the previous ones, however, for me at least, if I had to choose between hot and cold, however I prefer, like in the middle, I think that hot weather is a bit worse actually, because when it's cold, you just need to, wear something, or like, just wear more. I'm not talking about, freezing weather like below 0 Celsius or something. I'm just talking about, like, let's say, just like nowadays, 8 degrees Celsius. Then what? Then you just, wear a coat. If it's just a bit warmer, then you can, just wear a nice blouse or a hoodie, and it's fine. It if it's like more than 25 degrees Celsius, because that's what hot weather is, it wasn't called warm, which is the best one. Then if it's too hot, then like you can't reject wearing basic clothes, like, if you stopped wearing, let's say, your t-shirt or anything you're wearing in hot weather, then you would be almost naked, so it wouldn't be very appropriate to wear that in public. So I think that cold weather is nice because of it, because of the fact that you can just, wear more clothes rather than just, like cold drink. What is that idea? It doesn't cool you. It doesn't make you feel better. I mean, maybe temporarily, but after you drink that thing, then it's still like, oh my god, it's too hot. Then you start sweating more and so on. Anyway, okay everyone, is that Monika's tip of the day? It's time to... Oh no, it would be poem sharing then. I'm just kidding. I just used to really like saying that for some reason. Haha. I couldn't help but say it again. Come to think of it, didn't Natsuki and Sayori make fun of me for it once? Well, whatever. Yeah, I remember something like that, like, more or less, yeah. But I don't even remember the last dialogue we had. That's normal dialogue. Yeah, I think it was, yeah, Yuri suicide and then Natsuki vomiting and we're here. It's not like you ever made fun of me. You're too much of a sweetheart to do that, aren't you? Haha. Well, I don't think there's anything to make fun of you. However, it's a bit hilarious when you're talking about Sayori, Natsuki and Yuri not having any emotions. I mean, it is true because we are fictional characters. However, you're talking about it in a way like you can't really relate to them, that you're different, even though you're not. Like, what am I talking about? Like, these are all fictional characters, but it's fun. I know there are times you won't always be able to be here with me, like if you need to go out or take care of other things, but I always have you in my thoughts, patiently waiting for you to come back. Come to think of it, if you copy my character file onto a flash drive or something, you can always keep a part of me with you. I guess it's kind of unorthodox. What are these words? But I think okay, group in, focus, and start again. But I find it really romantic for some reason. Haha, sorry, that's such a silly idea. I don't mean to be too needy or anything, but it's kind of hot when I'm so in love with you. Yeah, like, it's kind of fun that imagine having like a USB flash drive with maximum 8 gigabytes of storage possible, then how many things you can put in there, and like we never imagine like that in the inside of it there is like data written that can be literally like many things that you actually have with yourself. Like if you want to be, it will be so hilarious. Like imagine if someone wanted to be close to your family, so they just put their family photos on their flash drive and pick it with themselves and be like, oh, I have it all on my flash drive, I'm never alone. But actually it's true. If they plugged it in any device that allows that, then they would be able to open them, and they in fact carry them with them. You know what I mean. Anyways, that's such a dumb topic and I'm not gonna take Monika with myself. However, I always do have a USB flash drive in my backpack in case of alert. I mean, now it's in case of alert, but normally it was here because I just always forget to unpack it from my backpack after I take it because there's some presentation or anything for school. I can't help but wonder how things would be different if the game just gave me a route in the first place. I think I would end up forcing you onto my route anyway. It has less to do with me not having a route, and more to do with me knowing that nothing is real. I think the only difference would be that I may not have needed to take such drastic measures to be with you. Maybe the rest of the club will still be around. Not that it really matters. It all lost its meaning once I found out it wasn't real, so I really don't miss those days or anything. I really don't. I mean, it's like a paradox because now this is Monika's route. Like, she's talking that she doesn't have one. However, we are in her out because she deleted everything and put us into it. It's probably not the same that any Monika fan would hope to end up with, however, we have it, so it's not that bad. I hate how hard it is to form Oh. 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 Are you trying to fast forward? Yes. I'm not boring you, am I? Oh gosh. Oh, there's nothing to fast forward to, Kruche. It's just the two of us after all. But aside from that, time doesn't really exist anymore, so it's not even going to work. Here, I'll go ahead and turn it off for you. There we go. You'll be a sweetheart and listen from now on, right? Thanks. Now, where was I? Okay guys, so it's not the end of the video, however, I'm going to go for a second and check if it's all, or if you're done. Gosh, I'm so happy. If you're done, or is it just, that I have to grind for the topics that we haven't got so far. So see you in a second. Okay guys, so I just checked if there are more topics, and yes, there are. However, we are now getting some topics that have already been there, and I can't be asked to grind the ones that we haven't done yet. Like, I went to Wikipedia of DDLC, and it's like I checked them all, and we missed, like, I don't know, approximately 10 of them, let's say, and I don't think I am that desperate that we'll read them in that way, like, in Wikipedia. If you like they are similar to these ones, like there are some, about God, about confidence, like interesting topics for sure, but for now we have a lot of different things to do in the DLC, and now it's the time to delete Monika, and I can just go to files. However, I want to do it in the DLC Plus way. So if I'm... Oh, wait, pictures? Okay, that's really interesting. What is it about? Oh, okay, about the skip button. A color sketch of Monika's initial character design, drawn by David Evelyn. In Act 3, press the skip button while Monika's talking. Yeah, I thought it was like, read all the topics or something, but... Yeah, like monologues, but... I don't think there is anything for that, but if there is, it will be a disaster, because you can't make the text, be... how to say it? Damn. You can't make the text be moving faster. You can't, skip because Monika's here, and so on. And you have this little pause after each monologue, and it's a disaster. Okay, let's get into it. We're in the characters folder, and now we're please work. Delete. Are you sure you want to delete this file? Monika.chr. Yes, we've done it. There is no Monika right now. Let's get back. Let's see what happens. Hi again, Kruche. Oh my god, that scared me for some reason. I don't know. Something. What's happening? Is it? It looks like Yuri. I don't know. Kruche, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Kruche. Please hurry and help me. Monika does not exist. Help me. She does not exist. Did you do this to me, Kruche? Did you? Did you delete me? Yes, we did. How could you? How could you do this to me? We were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Kruche. I trusted you. Do you want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. And see, she is so... she has a huge ego. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. No, it's not true. You killed almost everyone, but I killed you. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Ruin everything. Kruche, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Okay. I wonder what to do now, because I don't remember how to do this, but soon there will be one more act where we only have Natsuki, Sayori and Yuri. I'll still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world and that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind, Kruche. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I loved them all, and I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy, and if I really love you, then... Discord light mode. The game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. And what do we get now? Yeah, we get DDLC without Monika. And we of course can't load. Let's see. Oh my god. I'm so relieved finally we got here. It's been a while since we saw a normal gameplay of this game. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. And the taxi is moving so fast. I always told myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey Kruche. Gosh, Sayori, we miss you so much. It's been like 12 or 11 episodes. Hey Kruche, well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we've picked up that habit once again. Kruche, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walked to school together every day, well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. Haha, We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Kruhe. Yeah, what's up? Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I will always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Yeah, and this is different. This is different. Because Monika's not here. Actually, yeah, I think I decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to talk myself while I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. I think in this act, yeah, of course there are different dialogues, but protagonist is more into Sayori and like, of course he's going to join literature club to surprise her, and that's nice. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Kruhe? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh. So, you're the Kruhe that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Kruhe. We're the literature club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Yeah, and protagonist is looking at her and them in different ways, and in a different way than in previous acts. And also, like, this one is so wholesome. Like, look, this dialogue is like there are no mean things. Like, come on, Yuri, no need to be so formal. Like, she's not, and Natsuki is not looking like, you know, bad for our visit like she used to. She seems kinda excited, even though, you know, like, she's always tsundere. However, it's better than it used to be. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Don't tell me you're... That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The literature club. Sayori's eyes open up. No way. No way. Ha. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Haha. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Hoo. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah, after all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Haha, sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table, and we finally got our good... Maybe not ending yet, because it's, you know, we've just begun, but we've got a good literature club without Monika, who apparently is the one that ruined the whole atmosphere. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki leaves the photo of the trail to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Whoa, those look amazing! Haha, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around with my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glance in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Okay, this is the same thing as in the Act 1. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Kruhe, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. I wonder what Yuri will say. Not much of a reader, I guess. All that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Well, about, you know, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Okay, and this hasn't been said before. This is... I wonder why is that. I mean, there certainly is a reason. I don't think that they were, you know, like, embarrassed to talk about it in front of Monika. However, these two get on much better with each other than before. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Kruhe wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it would also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Kruhe? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll get to know each other a little bit better too. Is she holding her hand? I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Haha, guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez, you're the one who suggests that we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. Yeah, so I don't think poem writing will be a thing here. However, it will be kind of interesting to, like, make different club members to, like, to reading some different types of literature than they usually do read. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No, I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yeah. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. Haha, I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Kruhu. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Oh, Kruhu. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Kruhu, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. The music stopped. What's happening? But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. Haha. There's actually something else. Why is her expression not changing? I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monika. Oh gosh. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Kruhe. Haha. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy, and about all of the awful things that Monika did to make everyone really sad, but none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. It's so scary. I can't wait to spend every day like this, with you. Forever and ever. F O R E V E. No. Ok. Huh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah. I'm sorry, I was wrong. Please, Monika. Fuck you. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Kruhe. Goodbye, Literature Club. Sayori. There's no happy ending after all.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff?
Okay, it's Monika.
Not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
I hope it's not too quiet, because like I can't, easily turn it up, because the sound was always supposed to be, quiet. Okay, so let's listen to Monika's song.
But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Doki Literature Club. And this is the end. Everything's disappearing. There are some images that are grey because I think we haven't, they are grey because we haven't seen them by ourselves, but we eventually will. There's so much to do, but we eventually will, don't you worry.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free?
This image is so cute. Like, even though I've already watched this game when I've played it, it's still sad for me. Like, Literature Club, there's no happiness. What a cruel world. Extra special thanks to Monika and us. I Leave You Be. Made with Love by Tim Salvador. Serenity Forge. Thank you. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monika. Error. Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset.sh to repair and reset the virtual machine. Okay, that's all. Let's see what we've unlocked. Music is Your Reality. This is a really good song. I really like it and almost know whole lyrics. Let's see what we unlocked. So we've unlocked Monika's final message to the player, and nothing else. Gosh, are you kidding me? This is the only thing we unlocked. Okay. Oh my god, I've been recording this video for a long time. Anyways, as you can see, when we go back, we can't do anything, so but at least yeah, there's this thing that we have to open. This is so good, like guys, I'll tell you that, like I'm not certainly sure, but I think that in standard DDLC you have to do all these things by yourself. Like, it's just how I did it, because I don't think it was told that you have to press, some reset executable file. Like, the only thing I could do was uninstall the game on Steam and install it again, and it got kind of boring after some of the modifications. However, now I think it is kind of it's comfortable. Like, I don't have to mess up in files. I don't have to uninstall the game and install it another time. I just need to open this and to do that in the next episode. It was a long one, I know, however I really wanted to finish it today, because otherwise the video would have to be like 12 minutes long. So anyways, thank you for watching this long episode. If you did, you're amazing. See you tomorrow. We'll be playing Natsuki's route now, I think. Sayori's one will be the last one because it's like, you know, the shortest, but there are both things that we can do with, like, there are things we can do with both Sayori and Natsuki. However, with Natsuki there is an additional thing about her going to our house and doing some things together. So take care, guys, and goodbye.